which I used to say 20 years, 30 years, I am now telling you it is 2 to 3 years. It is not 30 years later, what we saw in Chennai, in Bangalore, in Srinagar, in Mumbai, in this and that. So, the biggest problem that I have seen, 50 years I've been fighting to keep animals alive, plants alive, rivers alive. The biggest problem is that everybody thinks somebody else will do the job. The first thing that you have to do is decide that you are going to do whatever you can do. Gandhiji said that just because you can't do everything, don't think that you are okay to do nothing. You do whatever you can do. I am so happy to be in this GRG family. I am one of the family. It is figuratively and literally a life and death matter. Those people who are protecting the earth today, forests, rivers, wetlands, grasslands, even deserts, the largest number of peacetime deaths are taking place with those people who are protecting what other people want to exploit. So, to you young children, the program today, Youth and Climate, it is a matter of life and death, but I want to tell you from my heart, from my head, from my knowledge, we made this film 10 years ago. Everything was known to everybody. They still decided that no, these people are just talking like this, it will not be so bad, glaciers will not melt so fast, it will happen 100 years from today. That elasticity of time, Bala, which I used to say 20 years, 30 years, I am now telling you it is 2 to 3 years. It is not 30 years later, what we saw in Chennai, in Bangalore, in Srinagar, in Mumbai, in this and that. So, why do I feel still hopeful? I am asked always, despite all this, how are you positive and hopeful? I am positive and hopeful because of one word which I would like you young students look up in Google. My grandchildren say, Nana, you look up, Mr. Google will tell you everything. It's called homeostasis. Homeostasis. Homeostasis is a simple thing. You get fever, you start sweating, it cools your body, it comes back. You are, very cold and you start shivering, your body starts getting a little warmer. It's trying to make you come back. The whole planet is trying to make you come back to balance. But if I have a problem with my health because I am either drinking too much or eating too much, then I cannot solve the problem by drinking more and eating more. I have to solve the problem by changing some habits. And one of the things that you youth, you young people, you beautiful young people, if there was nobody else on earth but only you, I can promise you that if you really try, you can save the climate, you can save yourself and you can save the earth. Please believe me, you have to get up and do something. The biggest problem that I have seen, 50 years I've been fighting to keep animals alive, plants alive, rivers alive. The biggest problem is that everybody thinks somebody else will do the job. So, Rajendra Singh, my friend, is a waterman, so let him solve the water. Or Bittu Sahal has been trying to save the tiger, let him save the tiger. I am actually supposed to do. All of us are equally, but this does not mean all of us do the same thing. Like the biodiversity of the forest, we need diverse talents, we need diverse minds, we need poets, we need writers, we need thinkers, we need scientists, we need businessmen, we need bureaucrats, we need all these people. All we are saying, somebody like me climbed up a tree, climbed up a hill, climbed up a tree and said, "Arey, there's danger there, there's danger." That does not mean I know how to fight the danger. That means I will have to come back to you, Bala. I'll have to come back to you. Rajendra, so always I'll have to come back to you. But all of us have to do what we do best. And when you wake up in the morning, you should want to do that. It's not ki, oh my God, I got to wake up tomorrow and save the world. Baba Amte once told me, if you start making a face like that, even the flowers will die. You smile and go and you say, I will save the world. I will do this thing. I will save myself. All of you have to wake up and be happy every day of your life. And if your happiness comes from trying to make other people happy, we will be a united country, we will be a safe country, and we will be able to work together, because climate equity, that means resource equity, climate equity is a solution, and protecting biodiversity is the only solution. We can have every technology in the whole world put together. You can still not protect the climate if you don't have an ant, a butterfly, a tiger, an elephant. So you children, I will tell you what I tell 10-year-olds, and then I will ask for questions. 10-year-old children like to talk about things like shit and all that, they like it. So I said, there's an elephant. He walks in the jungle and he makes so much shit and he throws it in the ground. So the teachers say, can you say poop? Can you say something? No, shit. And then the whole jungle, the news goes, breakfast, very good. One beetle comes, one bird comes, one ant comes, one something comes, and elephant shit has turned into manure. There is no animal in the world that has the technology to produce any waste of any sort. One person's waste is turned into resource by somebody else. The only animal is Homo sapiens. Let us be humble. Let us understand. Let us work with nature. It is asking us, it has given us a mind. It is asking us, be happy, use your mind, protect everything. I have given you everything. I have given you water, food, everything. I have even given you the ability to, when I was saying yesterday, you cut yourself from inside your body, I have sent magic and it will make it all right, and the world can be all right, and I have no other message to you. Everything will be all right. But it won't be all right. If you keep doing the things which are conspiring to not make it all right, still nature will be alive. But do we want to feel so much pain? Do we want our brothers, our sisters, our mothers, our fathers, our children, our grandchildren to feel pain? Why should we do it? Let us be happy and let us ask for any questions that are there from you all. I don't know what the process of question asking is, but I am not very wise. If I don't know, I'll ask Bala to tell you, or I'll ask him to give you the answer. So if there are any questions, I'll be very happy. And I'll tell you this, that Mr. Rangaswamy, what a GRG family you have. What a really, really haath jod ke kehta hu. I've never seen something so beautiful in a very long time.
Compier, please prompt the students to ask if they have any questions.
Dear audience, the floor is now open for question and answer session. We hope you grab this opportunity as much as you can.
Good morning, sir. So my question is, how can we...
Can I have your name also?
My name is Anila Sudhir and I'm a third BSc Zoology student. And my question is, how can we as the student community come together to combat against all these issues that are impacting our world currently?
You have to do something very small, two small things. One, you have to talk to each other more, and not only people in this college, but talk to students everywhere else and understand that your future is your life. The future, if it is bad, your life will be bad. And second thing is that please tell all the students that there are only two political parties in the whole world. One is the Buddha party and one is the Bacha party. So the Bacha party has to talk to the Buddha party and say, look, I know you love us. I know you are destroying this forest because you think I'll be happy. I know you are pouring poison in the river because you want me to develop. I know all this, but still, please listen to me. I don't want that. I want clean air. I want good food. I want to be safe, and I want a green world in which I can go, and that will make me happier than 10,000 diamonds and 40,000 buildings, and I want to be happy. Tell this to your elders, and particularly start with your family. Today, go home, write a letter if your family is not here, talk to them and say, this is what I want, will you help me? That's your job right now.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Do you think there's a generational gap in understanding the urgency of climate? And if so, how can it be bridged?
I have a 3-letter word as an answer. Yes, there is a generation gap. My generation thinks that it's all right, everything will be all right. After all, we lived for so long, they'll also live for so long. It is not so. And as I said in the first answer, the first thing that you have to do is decide that you are going to do whatever you can do. Gandhiji said that just because you can't do everything, don't think that you are okay to do nothing. You do whatever you can do. As a student, your first job is to study and to understand. But while you are studying and understanding, write a letter to the editor, write a letter to your principal, write a letter to your colleagues. And if you can, talk to this university, though I have seen, it's the cleanest I have ever been to, I think, But try to keep your home clean, This is such I am going away from here with this inspiration that all of you students lucky enough to be part of this. And other thing is that, look, I didn't get your name. Can you stand up and give me your name?
Prashanti, sir.
So, okay, Prashanti, here's the thing. I am a man, and I can tell you this, that 80 to 90% of the problems that have caused the earth to have problems are men. There has been too much competition, there has been too much testosterone, I can build it bigger, I can build it faster, you have got such a big thing, I will do it bigger than that. The earth is saying to you, is enough for everybody. Gandhiji said, for our need, not for our greed. So I bless you and I will tell you that women will be the ones that will run the planet, because unless that is done, it will not function. I said, she is alive, she is beautiful, she is productive, she is looking at a longer term, and she is stronger than men in their heads. Men are good for carrying things, and a lot of men have got the ability to do everything. They are waiting for women to lead them to the right path. So please take charge. That's what you can do.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
I'm Harshana from second year BSc Cyber Security. Sir, what do you think about the role of education in raising awareness and empowering youth to address environmental challenges?
It is the biggest tool. Education, my dear young lady, is the biggest, strongest, most effective, lowest cost and greatest reach tool, because without education you can do nothing. You can do nothing without education. And that education is not only reading, writing, arithmetic. That education is knowing how the earth works. How does this happen? How does that happen? It is to knowing your emotional quotient and your intellectual quotient have to get together, and when they are together, like you find in GRG College, you will find that education is going to be actually reaching and doing the job it can. And for the moment, like I said, the first education is an adult literacy program. That adult literacy program, each one of the Bacha party teach at least one person of the Buddha party what the real, that's your education starts from anywhere. So you can be a scientist, you can be an English teacher, you can be a Tamil teacher, you can be anything. But please, you young people, talk to my generation and do not be angry. Just get involved. Be polite. Be decent. Sometimes people don't understand what they are doing. Some understand and they still do. Unke liye to there is a different solution. But for most 99.9% of the people, they want to make you happy. They just don't know how, so you do that. This is my way of what I would, if I had a magic wand, I would just make all the young people talk to the old people and tell them to stop doing what they are doing. The bad things.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, children. I'm going back stronger. Look, much stronger because of you. Thank you.